All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome out today. Today, we're going to be talking about, are you committed or just simply interested? And the answer to that question is going to determine your success. So let me know in the comments below, have you ever had something that you're interested in learning? Maybe you want to learn how to play an instrument, a sport, something in your business, you know, and really, what did you want to gain from it? Did you want knowledge, success, praise, relationships, lifestyle? Did you want to be able to succeed, to get validation? Learning what was that you were hoping to get from learning that new thing, and how many times did you actually achieve the goal that you set out to do? So let us know in the comments below. We've been here before, and really, what stood in your way from achieving that? For us, in a lot of cases, it's been action, and not so much in the sense of taking action as taking the correct actions, because you can be busy doing busy things, but if you're not busy doing the correct actions that are going to move your business forward, then you're just kind of just being busy. So let's talk about today what the difference is between what it looks like to be committed versus being interested. And we're going to talk about the missing link between the two of what is interested versus committed. So we have a story to start that off with.
Story, joke, I don't know what you'd call it, but so here's how the story goes. There is a pig and a chicken walking down the road, and the chicken says, "Hey pig, let's start a restaurant." And the pig says, "Well, what would we call it?" And the chicken says, "Ham and eggs." And the pig says, "No thanks, because I'd be committed and you'd only be involved." So I don't know. For me, I think that a big part of commitment is having a little bit of a vision of the end in mind, just because I'm interested in a lot of things. That doesn't mean they always go anywhere.
Yeah, that's very true. When I was interested in our business, just simply interested, we didn't grow a huge team. We didn't reach the success we were looking for. So just being interested in something isn't enough to carry it forward, especially when maybe times are hard. And what does James Clear call it? The valley of disappointment.
Disappointment, I believe.
The valley of disappointment, when you think you should be growing your business on a straight line, but it's kind of this curve. And when you're sitting below where you think you should be, you're kind of in that valley of disappointment. One of the big things that didn't really change for us until we decided to commit. Have you heard the phrase all in before? I'm all in, right? What does commit mean to you? Go ahead and drop that in the comments. To us, what does that mean to you? What is committing?
Well, I feel like I've learned a lot from you, because sometimes when it's an uncomfortable situation, I want to run away. But commitment, I think, is leaning into the hard parts and pressing forward even when you're not in the mood to necessarily. And for me, committing to business stuff actually didn't click until I found the right community.
Yeah.
Like, I needed people. And then I was like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah. And so for me, all those things, but let's talk about something. How do we put that into practice? Well, commitment in your business, in my business, in our business, means that whenever, even if I don't feel like it, there is a bare minimum that I expect from myself, that we're going to do that no matter what, because that's what we've decided to do. That's what we're committed to doing. We're committed to showing up here to help support you guys. We are committed to our team to help run their business. We're committed to ourselves to run our own business. And so one of the big things is motivation doesn't go very far. Um, Motivation is a great way to start something, but it doesn't carry you through. So when you can develop, I can't even think of the right word for it right now.
Kind of a mindset shift, right?
Yeah, it is a mindset shift. So you've got to basically change the way that you behave as a habit so that you can continue that going even when the motivation or the willpower fades, because it will fade. And so one of the things that I have found to be helpful is, instead of motivating myself, instead obligate yourself. When you have made a commitment, an obligation, that you have said that you're going to do something for someone else, you have somebody else counting on you. You have somebody else relying on you. And when you do that, that commitment becomes so much stronger, because you know it's not just you. And to me, commitment is not just a fuzzy idea. Commitment is an action word, that you are going to do something. You are saying what you're going to do, but the actual commitment is when you carry out the action. So when you say what you're going to do, carry that commitment into that you actually do it. And that right there has carried big changes in the focus of our business, for sure. Okay, and then the commitment, the hard part that nobody really wants to talk about. We're gonna have a little bit of tough love here, guys. What are you willing to sacrifice to achieve the dreams that you have? Go ahead, put that in the comments below, because that is a hard thing. The word sacrifice. Everybody's like, I don't want to talk about that. Sacrifice, right?
Yes, but in all of my experience that I've had, sacrificing is just giving something up for something that is better. So in the end, it is a good thing, even if it's difficult at first.
Yeah. But we're not talking about sacrificing the important stuff. Like if you've got a day job still, I've still running a day job. That is a very important part of our lives, because it makes it so that when we run our business, it's not out of desperation. It is out of true motivation to help and support other people, because our expenses are taken care of without this business, but we want to create something for ourselves, and we are committed to consistently showing up for our business, for our team, and sharing content that's helpful for others. So you're not talking about sacrificing your relationship with your spouse or partner, or with your kids, or your job, or any of that kind of stuff. If that's something that you need your day job to make sure that you're okay financially, that is an important thing. So we're not talking about that kind of stuff. But let's talk about, how much time do you spend on Netflix? How much time do you spend scrolling on social media? How much time do you spend, I don't know, sitting on the toilet? She didn't know I was going to say that, but
we don't really want to know that.
Do not put that one in the comments, please. So, Amazon Prime, Hulu, any of this stuff, right? What is taking your attention, and can you replace it with things that are actually going to get you to your dream? I've been studying some NLP stuff, and actually this last week it came up with this, and I hadn't really connected it to this topic until just now. So they talk about focusing on the very first things that are going to be the first stepping stones and steps towards getting to your goal, to creating your vision. Is checking out and tuning out going to get you there? Not really. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. At the end of a long day, when you've put in your work first, is it okay to relax and check out and kind of be able to wind down and do that? Absolutely. And you get to decide what that looks like. But I would recommend that comes at the end of the day instead of at the beginning. And there's a lot of days, you just say, oh, I just don't feel like it. But once you obligate yourself, you are committed. You show up and you do it anyway. And when your commitment is stronger than your feelings, or what was your favorite word?
There's a quote that I liked
Was it from Rob
from
Sperry?
Rob Sperry. Yeah, he said your vision has to be greater than your mood swings.
So yeah, in terms of commitment, I would say that your commitment has to be greater than your mood swings too, because your mood swings should not be running your business, but a clear strategy and plan should be running your business. And so when it really comes down to it, uh, life is hard, no matter what you do. You get to choose your hard. So do you want to choose going to a, a, a job where someone else is in control, where you feel um, like you are forced to do things that you don't really enjoy, that you don't really love, but you are committed to caring for your family or to paying the bills that you have signed up for, or to, caring for parents that you have a charge over now. There's a lot of different things, but we sacrifice to take care of those commitments when somebody else is in control. What about something that we are in control of? And that's what I see a business that we run as being, is something that we are in control of, that we get to build our dreams, we get to design the life that we want. And really that comes down to choose your hard. Building a business is hard. Working for somebody else is hard too, especially when you have to work long hours or crazy hours or work multiple jobs. You're still sacrificing. So just remember, if you don't build your own dream, somebody else gets to hire you to build theirs. Just choose your hard. Yeah.
I think that I don't have anything else to
Okay.
say.
Well, cool. So just remember, be committed to your business and put it on your calendar. When you put it on time blocks and you just do it when the time says it's time, and you can focus on small tasks, set a timer, just do it. Get involved, get in your business, block it out, and hopefully be committed to what your process is. And just let us know, drop in the comments below. We would like to connect with you. What is your commitment? What are you going to take out of this and put into practice in your business today? What is your commitment? So we'll leave you with that. What is your commitment? Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.